You are watching WCSD from the Calloway County School District.
Hey there, Lakers. Coming up on today's episode of LakerTV, we will give you the do's and do nots of prom fashion, space exploration, and another installment of LakerTV The Office. All that and more on this week's show.
The Grim Reaper paid a visit to our campus this morning. It was part of a mock accident scene staged by the Calloway County Sheriff's Department to remind students of the life and death risk of distracted driving or driving under the influence. The event is called Ghost Out, and it involves the Reaper coming into classrooms throughout the day to symbolically take out a student. This represents how often a teenager dies in an auto accident.
Guys, there's a rose to signify the loss of your classmate.
It's certainly an interesting day here at CCHS. Officials tell us that it all comes to a dramatic conclusion this afternoon during 4th block in a school-wide assembly. Well, Jill, it's certainly been an interesting day here at CCHS.
Indeed it has. I just hope teens are getting the feel for what it's really about.
There's definitely a message that's going on here today. Since our last broadcast, some of our Lakers did some amazing things. At the regional competition, our FFA had 9 more students qualify for state, with Emma Roach, Joseph McCulchick, Carson Chapman, Cameron Cooper, and Avery Wilmerth becoming regional champions in their respective categories.
Meanwhile, our archery team competed at the state tournament on March 31st. With roughly 3,000 people competing in both girls and boys competition, Brianna Lockwood was ranked 83rd in the girls competition, and Griffin Sheridan was ranked 269th in the boys competition. Way to go, Lakers.
Our very own Lady Laker, Alicia Hornbuckle, decided to sign with John A. Logan College for their women's basketball team earlier this week. A unique fact is that she signed the same day as her birthday, and her family and friends were present for that. Some of Alicia's accomplishments this year include that she averaged 14 points per game. She was also selected to the all-purchase team by the Region 1 coaches to be one of 2 players in the KABC All-Star Game this weekend at Transylvania University.
Prom here at CCHS is a week from tomorrow, and if you are planning on going, you should know that you are supposed to bring your photo ID in order to show who you are. Reporter Bria Duncan and I give a look into some more info, including prom fashions that are in and what to expect at prom this year.
Prom is next Saturday, which means if you haven't already found that perfect dress, the time is now. For all you underclassmen that haven't had the privilege of being invited to prom, we decided to give you some prom dress do's and don'ts. For example, ladies, let's steer away from the duct tape and more towards actual clothing. When it comes to prom, you want to be remembered, but not for the wacky camo dresses and sock monkey themes. Just kidding, we expect everyone to look just as great as every other year. Most go elegant and casual, like 2 pieces, and did you know they even have dresses with pockets in them? It blows my mind. But you never know what you'll see at Grand March. We spoke with Ms. Ernsberger and Ms. Fritchie on more information about prom and details you won't want to miss.
You are going to bring someone who is not a senior from Calloway County High School, or even if they're an underclassman from Calloway County High School, you have to have the guest verification form, and it has to be approved by Mr. McCallan. You can see me in room 202 to get a form and fill out.
At 7:15 is when seniors need to be here. The doors will open at 6 for parents and people that want to attend and watch Grand March.
Parents will actually go to the back of the gym, and they can wait in there until Grand March starts at 8. Students need to we're going to come in the front just like we did last year. So you'll get dropped off in the front, and you need to have a parent or someone there to drive your car around to the back and park it, because we will not have a team in the parking lot.
Most of you have noticed the police officers walking around the school today, but did you know that we have some students here at CCHS that want a career in protecting our community? Today on Every Laker Has a Story, we introduce you to one student who is interested in wearing a badge.
I've always wanted to be a positive influence to everybody, and this is kind of one way that I've always wanted to do, to help people out. If they're in trouble, I always come to help them, that kind of thing.
Cage Barnhill is a 17-year-old CCHS senior who spreads his generosity amongst others. His influence has made him realize what he really wants most, to help people in need. So he plans on entering the police force.
All you got to do is just stay calm, know your training, because they will train you, they'll prompt you, to stay calm and how to work a gun and everything, so you should be safe. It's like being a police officer.
Sometimes it's boring.
Boring?
Yeah.
Is there any perks to it, like you get free food or anything?
He's extremely confident with his future training and what else may come, but he knows it won't be easy. With another start, he'll be eager to be there for the people.
Okay. Whenever I turn 21, I'm actually going to try to go to a police academy and work my way through that.
His enthusiasm is through the roof. However, this long journey has only started. What may come in 5 years is up to him.
You get that gut feeling where it's wrong and it's against the law, just don't do it, because you'll get arrested by the cops.
Well, Cage, everyone here at CCHS wishes you the best of luck on chasing your dream as a future policeman. Maybe one day he will be saving your life. For LakerTV, I'm Elijah Burkeen.
Don't space out. Coming up during the break, we transition into the second half of our show, which will be entirely devoted to advances in space exploration.
Wow, that pun was awful.
Well, if you think that was bad, I have a joke for you.
Okay,
Why did the cow go to space?
I don't know why.
To see the moon.
Sad. Anyway, we will be back in a few.
Hey guys, we're at Nashville right now in our hotel. We leave in the morning, but right now we got Stanley in the corner on the trip. We got Kevin, and last but not least, my personal favorite, Ryan. Whoa, are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So don't tell anyone, but I had a little bit amount of more money to take Ryan on the trip, so shh.
I'm just here to be in LA.
What is wrong with you, Pam?
Nothing's wrong.
Really? Are you gonna go see Jim again?
No.
Why not? You all seem really good together.
It's none of your business.
It is my business.
No, it's not. You know what? We're done.
Wait. What? We're done.
Yeah, I don't care for you anymore.
Oh, really? So you're gonna leave me for Jim?
I didn't say Jim.
Oh, but you were thinking it, though.
No, I wasn't. And even if I was, he's more of a man than you ever will be.
All right, fine.
Fine.
I'm gonna hurt him.
Ryan, stop. I don't miss Dwight.
Let's go.
40,000 feet up in the air.
Okay. Well, yeah. Hi, I'm Ryan, and I'm in film school, and hopefully Michael and everyone can teach me just stuff that I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I'll get to like this place, I hope.
Hey, Pam. What's up?
Nothing.
Okay.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Roy. Wow, I actually thought I was going to die. Thanks, Dwight.
I did what needed to be done. No thank you required.
LakerTV, this is Pam.
Hey, Pam!
What, Michael?
Guess where we are?
Where?
Disneyland! Yeah!
Would you like to see yourself in the Grand March, but you can't because you're in the Grand March? Not a problem. Just order your copy of the 2017 Prom Grand March for only $15. While you're at it, go ahead and order a copy of the Class of 2017 Graduation Ceremony DVD. Or take advantage of our 2 DVD combination price and order both for only $25. Order forms are on the bulletin board outside the LakerTV studio in the 400 hallway. Hang on to those special memories with the DVD from Calloway Live Productions.
New scientific discoveries. However, a recent discovery in deep space has many people excited. The TRAPPIST-1 system was discovered last year by a telescope in Chile by the same name and the Spitzer telescope. Our own Gabby Woof explains this special report.
Now, discovering new exoplanets is no small feat. However, despite the discovery of nearly 3,500 exoplanets, this is the first time this many habitable zone planets have been found around a single star that isn't our own. Up until recently, scientists have been looking to stars similar to our Sun when searching for exoplanets in the habitable zone and similar to Earth in both size and mass. This discovery, along with several others, demonstrate that these smaller stars are also capable of having planets like our own. Throughout this endeavor, 7 exoplanets were discovered around TRAPPIST-1, and they're about 40 light years, or 235 trillion miles away from us. These exoplanets revolve around a red dwarf that is significantly smaller than our Sun. The entire system is small in comparison to our own, it being much more comparable to Jupiter and its moons. All 7 of the exoplanets are closer to their star than Mercury is to our Sun. Years on these exoplanets range in length from 1.5 to roughly 20 Earth days. 3 of the exoplanets, TRAPPIST-1e through TRAPPIST-1g, are intriguing scientists the most, with a special focus on TRAPPIST-1f for being the most likely where life could thrive. However, it is likely that these planets have one hemisphere that permanently faces the star, with one side kept quite toasty and the other facing the cold cosmic abyss. The biggest what if right now is what the characteristics of the atmospheres of these exoplanets are like. More information will be learned from the launch of NASA's James Webb Telescope, which is launching next year.
For those of you that are excited about this new system, there are some promotional posters that NASA has created to show the science fiction version of this system. Just search for it online.
Let's face it, we all like to travel somewhere when vacation comes around. Whether you like to go to the beach in Florida or to the Grand Canyon in Arizona, we all like to go somewhere. However, have you ever considered going up into space? Reporter Brandon Burkhart gives us a closer look at a young entrepreneur who wants to make deep space your next vacation destination.
Many people have dreamed of going up into space, being able to travel to the moon, and having a distant view of their home, Earth. Usually, however, space travel is reserved to the few highly trained astronauts lucky enough to go on board, or characters of a sci-fi movie. However, that is about to change. On February 27th, Elon Musk, owner of a company named SpaceX, announced that he is offering a commercial spaceflight for 2 people, who have already been determined but not announced. This means that for the first time in nearly 45 years, mankind will once again be able to go to the moon. The path they will be taking has already been planned. First, they will travel to the moon where the ship will skim the surface in order to give the passengers a close-up view of the moon. Next, the vessel will travel deeper into space, then loop back to Earth. The trip is planned to take roughly 1 week, and according to Musk, they will travel nearly 300,000 to 400,000 miles during the duration of the trip. The craft they are using is called the Dragon Crew Capsule, powered by 3 heavy Falcon engines to get out of atmosphere, compared to NASA's Saturn V, the only ship to date to reach the moon, powered by 5 F-1 engines. The Dragon is also controlled autonomously, meaning no one on board will have to pilot the craft, and it has been announced that the only ones on board the vessel will be the 2 passengers chosen. The craft is still waiting to undergo an FAA evaluation, but Musk still has high hopes that the trip will take place in late 2018. Musk announced that the cost is confidential, but did say it was slightly higher than the cost of a trip to the International Space Station, which is $80 million per seat. The purpose of these trips is to help Musk reach his ultimate goal, the eventual colonization of Mars. While the trip may be delayed due to weather and technical difficulties, they still hope to launch in 2018 and have high hopes for the results of the trip. One spokesperson says, like the Apollo astronauts before them, these individuals will travel into space carrying the hopes and dreams of all humankind, driven by the universal human spirit of exploration.
Well, if you could have heard that last package, the people would have been asked if they would want to go to space. So I guess that leads me to ask, if you could, would you want to go to space?
Not really, with all of like the space stuff floating around. I'm gonna pass. What about you?
I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool up there, all floating around, whatever. I think it'd be pretty cool.
So Bradley, do you think you'll get taken today?
I don't know. I mean, I sure hope not. What about you?
Who knows? It could literally be anyone.
Well, I guess that's true. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. We'll see you next time, and as always, go Lakers.